Alright, what's going on YouTube? My name is Evan Easton, and today I wanted to notify you guys that I'm sorry for not uploading a video. I've been having a bit too much fun, I guess you guys could say. I went to my buddy's house. He brought the quad over, and this kind of tells for itself. It spiraled into itself. Now I do not blame the sprocket for this. It was my fault, but in my defense, the sprocket hub, as my friend calls it, the sprocket hub had a couple studs in it. Luckily, it was like exactly apart, but they broke too, and I couldn't get them out because of the red thread locker. So yeah, or Loctite, red Loctite. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I'm like, she's good. It's just, yeah, that. Oh, and actually I had to replace the stator here with another one because I messed it up. As you guys see, it looks all shiny and all that. I also had it came with a gasket to replace this, so I replaced that. I accidentally busted a bolt in there, so if any of you guys have a idea or any help as far as how to get a bolt out of a freaking engine block, that would be most appreciated. But this doesn't have a gasket inside, but I wanted to put it there, that way you guys can actually hear it, because I took all the brushes out that were bad. I didn't replace them, but that's all the brushes. It's pretty messed up, so what I did was I done that, and now she doesn't have that weird sheen noise. So you could actually hear her, and yeah. So I done that, had a little bit of fun. Replaced all of this, every bolt except for this. I don't know if it was a torque wrench, or sorry, torque, whatever it's called, torque ratchet or whatever, torque bar. It was messed up, but my bolt broke, but luckily it broke and it didn't strip. That's the thing about Yamaha. I think as long as it's OEM, the bolts, I think they're designed to actually snap in half. Because here's the bolt that actually goes to it, and as you guys can see, it's snapped right in half. So I think all the bolts on this, not promising, I'm not saying, hey, go snap all the bolts on your Raptor, but I honestly think that Yamaha was smart enough and put a weak point in the middle, or a bubble in the middle, and so that way you can actually perfectly just snap the bolt. It doesn't ruin any of this, which is what I like. So Yamaha, if you purposely did this, I thank you. If you accidentally did it, I still thank you. So yeah. So anyway, I got some teeth and chain. So if you guys are wondering, the rear OEM sprocket size is a 40, and the front sprocket size is actually a 13. The chain is right here. The chain is a 520 ORH by 92, and you don't have to get this one, but that's the one I got. It's the one that's on there right now, except for the rear sprocket. The rear sprocket I had before was a Vortex, and I don't blame, again, the Vortex if I said it earlier, so sorry if I didn't, but if I did, I did not blame Vortex for this. It was actually my fault. Two studs snapped, and it held out for a few months, which is all it could take. So I'm going to have to take out the whole entire axle again, and a lot of fun stuff. But I did get something new and great. You guys might be thinking like, oh, well, this isn't new. It was new, but snapped off, and the line kind of fucked itself, so I bought another line. This is actually new right here. I also put EBC race pads on all around. New front calipers. So yeah, it's really good. I'm listening to all the noises, make sure everything's good. I recently washed the filter a few days ago, so hopefully that helps too. I've done a good bit of stuff to this thing. I've been doing a mixture between wiring. I've been doing a mixture between just all-around part upgrades. I'm having a good bit of fun trying to find every single thing that this girl needs. So need to find the brushes for the starter motor just in case it doesn't start or crank over. I think that requires soldering. So yeah, fun. Anyway, so yeah, I figured I'd update you guys. Oh, also, I got some tires. Mean looking tires too, not just ordinary tires, it's mean looking tires. I also got bearings that I need to install. I actually had some spacers. Spacer for this one is gone because this is my first time ever taking a wheel bearing out. I do not want to hear anyone be like, oh, well, you could have avoided that. Not really, not when it's a hard as heck spot to get. So I got 2 spacers just in case if I ever messed up this one. But the spacer for that one doesn't fit anymore on that. So it's because it has like this sharp edges on the inside because I scraped it. And I'm not happy with myself. I'm actually quite disappointed because I thought, hey, I would actually be able to do this without having a problem like that. But I kind of let myself down. So yeah, it sucks. It happens. That's what mechanics do. They take this stuff apart. If they know or don't know, as long as there's, then they'll take it apart. See what's wrong with it. See what needs fixed up, and that's what needs fixed up. One of the bearings, it's not this one. Well, actually, it kind of is. And like it has a hole punch there because I actually got a good hit on it, and that's how I got it off. But no, before that happened, it would barely move. Bearings all around on this thing barely moved. So that explains why I was dragging to the right more than being straight. And I'm actually really happy that I was able to do this. I'm actually making this go the way she's supposed to be. And yeah, my friend that owned it before me, he done a good bit of work to this thing too, as far as cards, like just general check and doing stuff. And then I bought it, and then I'm buying parts for it, all this and that. Again, not complaining. This is an experience for me. I'm actually happy that I'm spending a little money on this, because this way I know my machine a little better. Because I'm not going to go hire a mechanic to do this when I could try to learn it myself. I'll start with the carburetor. That's where it first started at, and then she started to run better. And then I got inspired. So yeah, I had that adrenaline rush with this girl. But anyway, if you have any questions about 01 through 05, from my understanding, they still have should have the same exact motor, starter, oil, basically everything is the same. Just for instance, like a 1986 through 2006 Banshee will have the exact same carburetor, which is just insane. But yeah, so basically parts are universal. So wish you guys luck, and thank you guys for checking out the video. Again, sorry, but this probably won't even be ready by next weekend, but I am trying my best. So peace, and I hope to show you guys some off-road videos.